Quite often, the women who are being abused are so good at hiding it that they don't tell anybody. You know, they do still know what's going on. There was this woman in America recently who was imprisoned in her own home for 10 years by this monster of a man. He's now in prison for life, for his life. And even her own mother didn't know about it. Now, a lot of people said, well, maybe her mother did know about it, but you know, even if she did, she couldn't. You can't just barge into someone's home and say, "Look, we know what's going on."
Because you can.
No, you can't. Because what if it isn't?
You can.
You know, what if it isn't?
Again,
you
you've
just
had
make
first-hand
it
experience within your home, haven't you, as a child?
Yeah.
So, I mean, what would you do in that situation?
I would definitely have to say something, which, you know, I have done. Like, my mum was with a guy, you know, and he was that way. But men have a very good way of being with you for years and years and years and treating you so nice, and then it gradually, they brainwash you. And then they'll say things, you know, nobody else is going to want you. That kind of... And you start to believe them, and you get so scared of ever saying anything because you actually think that...
Did your mum know that she was the victim of criminal behaviour? Did she recognise that?
Yeah, she did. But because the way my mum was brought up, that's all she knew.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I still respect her because she did love him. And as far as I'm concerned, there's no hard feelings.
But that's the point, though, isn't it? They do get into that situation where they feel sorry for the person, they feel like they can save them from themselves. You know, and to an extent, I was in an abusive relationship. It wasn't physical, but it was mental.
Yeah, a lot of it
really
is.
mental. And I knew what was going on, but in a way, I felt sorry for him, and I felt like I could help him and save him, and so I sort of persevered. But you know, eventually something just snaps, and you go, I've got to get out of it.
Yeah,
you know, and hopefully it's not your neck that's
that
snapping.
you have such a good understanding of what the situation is and what the thought process is, and yet your opinion is just let it go, and until they ask for help...
Yeah, but I wouldn't have had anyone... If anyone had come to me and said, you're in a ridiculous relationship, get out of it, I'd go, mind your own business. Because I think it's your business. It is, and you've got
different.
You can ask for help, and you do know if something's going wrong. A lot of women, they don't know where to go, and they don't know who to turn to or what to do about it.
So what they need is a friend.
Exactly. So
what they need is a
But
friend.
if they don't tell you, if they don't actually say to you, I am being abused, what can you do?
Because
you can't
they're
go...
scared.
Well, listen, let me quickly...
kidnap people.
Well, I think you could kidnap people.